Hey Pisces, it's B. Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad to have you here. So Pisces, we're just going to pick up the energy that's surrounding you right now at this stage in October. We're at the 20th. Retrograde from Mercury and Jupiter is over. Still got some time in the shadow period for Mercury retrograde, but we're mostly good getting out of that energy. So I'm thankful for that. Hope y'all are good, and I just want to start out with your channeled messages. So the first one I got was Amun-Ra, and Amun-Ra in Egyptian religion was the sun god, and the sun god was considered the supreme god, so the creator of all things, creator of himself and creator of all other gods and all other living beings, everything. That's Amun-Ra, but that's the first name that came through clairaudiently. So that might be significant for somebody. Then I started to hear a song, and I have to play it for you because I won't put you through me trying to sing this song or hum this song. Give me 1 second. That's what started playing for you, Pisces. That is called the William Tell Overture. So I looked up who is William Tell, and apparently he's somebody who wouldn't bow down to the establishment. And when he didn't do that, his punishment was he was being tested as marksmanship. So he was asked to shoot an apple off of his son's head. And he did it successfully. And then he led like a rebellion. And so this was in Switzerland. This is like a Swiss legend, William Tell, for like the resistance, freedom fighters. So I don't know if that's significant to someone, but that's what came up from that song. And also horses. That song was used for like a show called The Lone Ranger, and it has something to do with horses too. Then I heard this song called Anonymous by Bobby Valentino. I heard Arabic sounding music. It was like really swaggy. I really like this music, but I don't know how to describe it. I wish I could play it for you guys, but it was really nice. I was really liking that music. And then we had a couple names come through, I think. One's Chantaburi, I think it came through as like a song kind of, and I sounded it out, and it's like a city in Thailand, or it's somewhere in Thailand, Chantaburi. And then I got Namature, and that might be a name, I'm not sure. But those were the clairaudient messages that came through. And we're gonna move on to the oracles and the tarot, and the messages might be related to what came out channeled, but they may not be. So we'll just see what happens. Let's get into it. What do I want to start with? I'm gonna pull from, it's a full moon, Pisces, so I'm gonna pull from the Ancestral and Spirit Guide Messages deck, just because I feel like that's appropriate on a full moon. What does Pisces need to know from their angels and ancestors, spirit guides? Well, this is ancestors and spirit guides, my bad. Your third eye chakra needs to be balanced. Enjoy a few minutes of yoga to help with this imbalance. Yeah, so there's some time needed in solitude, meditation, yoga, just to balance out your energy. Then we have daily reminder. You have a beautiful heart and soul. You are beautiful. Yes, you are, Pisces. See, is there anything else that wants to come out from the ancestors and spirit guides? Love is coming your way. Oh my goodness. Are you ready to meet the one? They're the perfect match for you. I feel like this is almost punishment for me because I said I didn't like love readings. Love has been all over the water sign readings. I think it came out for both Cancer and Scorpio too. At the bottom of the deck, we have, you're being nudged to finish what you started. Stop putting it off, because that completion will unlock the next level for you. So if there's something that you know you've been wanting to finish, but you haven't gotten to it yet, it's not just some random thought. It's something that you're supposed to be following up with, something you're supposed to be finishing. All right, Pisces, so let's see. Let's get into the tarot now. See what's going on for you right now. What does Pisces need to know about the energy surrounding? Whew. What does Pisces need to know about the energy surrounding them right now? First out, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, Doo-Doo Brown also came out, clairaudiently. Forgot to say that. And I was like, who is Doo-Doo Brown? And then I Googled that, and it is also a song. So we have the Page of Wands, the Magician, the Devil. That's not good. What's going on here, Pisces? The Page of Pentacles, okay. Ten of Wands. Ten of Swords. My goodness. You know, 10-10 though. That's not terrible. King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Well, I like seeing that the wheel is here. I'm having trouble just getting one more. There we go. The Death, change, transformation, a shift in the situation, unavoidable. Bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Cups. So this is about your wish fulfillment, your happiness, your happiness, love, family, friendships, success. Ten of Cups, emotional, contentment. So that's the overall energy here. So that's encouraging. We got a few dark cards in this spread, this initial spread, but I haven't clarified yet. But what I'm feeling is like, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Meaning like, you're good, you're prepared. You're feeling good and you're prepared, and this is like a new phase. But in the spread, we have the Nine of Pentacles to the Page of Wands, working toward independence. You may have been doing this for some time, Pisces, just kind of working independently, maybe building your income, building your independent status, making sure you didn't have to reach out to other people for things, X, Y, and Z. Just building your foundation. We have the Magician in a position of manifesting. Being a good manifester, like being able to execute it. But what concerns me here is that it's right next to the Devil. But that's followed by the Page of Pentacles. So I feel that this is like you've been in a space of really creativity, but almost like a little bit obsessively. Maybe you're really, really too focused on the creation of a certain thing, the beginning of a new thing, and it's become a burden for you. But this looks like you're in a good position to manifest, but it's just being taken a bit too far. I don't know if this is like a recent past energy for you, Pisces, but it's like an obsessive energy about the beginning of something. Maybe some of you are feeling a hesitation about starting something. Perhaps it's this thing you're supposed to finish, this thing you've been urged to finish. But with the Ten of Wands here and the Ten of Swords, for some reason, this thing is a burden to you. And it's been a burden to you, and you're trying to, maybe with the Ten of Swords there, figure a way out of that burden, or to look at it in a different way instead of as a burden. Like, oh, I know this would be the right thing. Like, I know if I were to do this thing, it would be great, but then there's this Ten of Wands. You will be the one to understand why the Ten of Wands is there in this equation for you, for whatever this thing is that you haven't completed. But then with the King of Swords, this King of Swords, you guys, every reading. All right, so the King of Swords is here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, our air friends joining us again. It's like you're cutting out the burden, right? You got to keep in mind the Ten of Cups is the overall energy for the reading. What's that beneath it? The Queen of Pentacles. Hey. Yes. In a really positive energy. So the King of Swords is facing the burden, facing the 10-10, the end of a cycle, the beginning of another. And then there's the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Death, which to me is like signifying a successful change. The wheel is turning on transformation, and you're doing it. From these Ten of Swords, this painful, burdensome energy, this painful energy, you're transmuting, you're changing, and the Ten of Cups is overall. But I kind of want to clarify this, even though I almost don't want to clarify it, because it feels beautiful to me right now. The only thing here that gives me pause, Pisces, is that your third eye chakra needs to be balanced, but that makes perfect sense for me. Like, I feel that. I'm going to be doing a nice meditation before I go to sleep tonight, especially, taking advantage of the energy for the full moon, just to center. Maybe you want to try that too. I don't know. It's up to you. You can do it anytime. And always, prayers as well. Especially coming out of retrograde, if you're still trying to stay, because we're still in the shadow period, but you're still trying to make sure you're in your high vibrations and ready for those random texts that come in from people like, I've always wanted to tell you that you are the most beautiful person, but you haven't seen or talked to this person in like a decade, So just to be prepared for things like that. Which deck do I want to clarify with? I'll keep with Light Seers. Can we get, look at that, Five of Swords. So mental conflict, a little bit of deception perhaps, having to plot and plan. So we got the Nine of Pentacles. Can we clarify that, please? Knight of Pentacles came out. Okay, but reversed. So some sort of like severe delay is what I'm feeling from that, severe delay. Yeah, so something was causing you a headache. You might have been dealing with somebody with fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that was in Page energy. Yeah, they were in Page energy, perhaps, and took much too long with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And you might have become the Hermit at some point, taking time to yourself to reflect, to see what was best for you, which would explain this Magician and the Devil, like really being determined to manifest yourself a new beginning out of whatever this situation was. Can I get clarity on this Page of Wands, please? Four of Wands with the Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah. Like, I want to build a home with you. I don't know when. I want to build a life with you, but there's just some things I want to take care of first. And then there's always another excuse like that. That kind of energy is what you were at one point dealing with while you were in your beautiful, watery, emotionally comforting Queen of Cups energy, King of Cups energy, being the emotional beings that you are, giving to somebody that was just wasting your time is what I feel. What's this Magician about? Can you have one on the Magician, please? 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Regretting something from the past, or regretting the fact that this is somebody that you might have thought would be someone who'd be with you all the way. All the way, Frank Sinatra, that song might be significant to somebody. But yeah, somebody you thought would be with you all the way. So, I mean, it took a long time. And you had to make a choice. That's what I feel. With this Devil here, Magician showing up followed by the Devil with the Page of Pentacles. It's just like at some point you were just like, this has to stop. It just has to stop. Yeah, because Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The back and forth became too much, How many times can you let somebody come back in? How many times? Whether it be friend, family member, lover, such a funny, lover, whatever, I'm sorry. Whoever it is in your story, it just made me think of this thing where my sister and I used to joke around, even though we would never actually say something like this to our parents in life ever. But we were like, oh yeah, I'd just be like, hey mom and dad, meet my lover. Never would have actually happened, but we would always joke around about that because our parents were very, very strict. Anyway, you were very determined to manifest a new beginning from whatever this person was doing to you, or the situation was doing to you, because it had a very strong hold on you, to like where it was binding you, and yet they were only in Page energy. There was no return. There was no return for you and the investment you were making. Why is the Ten of Wands here with the Ten of Swords? Queen of Wands. Yeah, you had to make the change. Queen of Wands makes things happen. Yeah, you realize that it wasn't like a real situation. Two of Cups reversed. It was a false partnership. It wasn't real. The Star reversed. Could have been dealing with an air sign. The Sun reversed. Yeah. I feel like you had no choice but to actually face it. Why is the King of Swords here? I feel like the King of Swords is here because I feel like that's the energy of you taking on the King of Swords energy, to be like, I have to be done with this. I have to be done with this so I can move on. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Death. Whoa. Justice flew out. With a bunch of other cards. Let's see. Hold on one second. Should I take all these? Yeah. We have the Devil here with the Ten of Wands reversed. way too much burden. Yeah, the Tower, the Hierophant could be dealing with somebody who has Scorpio and Taurus maybe in their chart. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. No equal give and take is what that feels like. Seven of Cups reversed. It was like being blind to your options while this person was just kind of, I feel like a very pompous energy. Like they were pompous. Like they could be single basically, but they wanted you to not be. Or, you know, some kind of disproportionate situation like that. So they had it all, but they didn't want you to have it all. You were in all this reversed energy and constantly like bearing the weight of this situation because it's not what you wanted. Like you didn't need as much time as this person needed, or whatever this person was doing. It wasn't on the same level as you. They weren't caught up to you. So what about this? I feel like this is in the past. I feel like that's past energy. So Pisces, what it feels like to me is like, of all the water signs, you're the one that has actually really let go of some things. Because Cancer is on its way right now at this time. Scorpio is doing really well, but needing to just let some lingering things go. But for you, it's like, it's transformed. You're ready for this new Ten of Cups. And that's amazing. That's amazing. I feel the air energy in here trying to mess with me again. And you know, it's hilarious. I'm just gonna be a cleansing fool tonight. But this is great, Pisces. This is great. And let's pull some oracles to close. I feel like you need some Moonology cards. What does Pisces need to know from the Moonology deck? Have faith in your dreams. And a win-win outcome is forecast. I mean, it looks like you're doing very, very well, Pisces. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You're right there. If you don't feel this energy yet, this Ten of Cups overall energy, it's on its way. It's like you're very, very close to it. So keep going, Pisces. This is so amazing for you. I'm so glad I did Pisces tonight. This is the best way to end the night. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys back here soon. Bye.